Hey everybody, welcome back. Been a bad couple of weeks in Slay the Spire, but I think the last 3 or 4 videos we've been trying to hobble together something a little bit more interesting. Gonna tell you, I hate these options. I'm almost tempted to take max HP up, but instead I'm gonna upgrade Zap. And I don't think that does much for us early, but last run, by the way, was very interesting, as the defect at least. As the silent, we had a decent run, but it fell apart on the boss just due to, essentially, at the end of the day, it was a lack of raw damage. This is a bad way to start, by taking 9 extra damage. But again, I've come to the conclusion, you know, it doesn't really matter if your first run works in Slay the Spire on Ascension 20. You know, you got a ways to go. Come on, 1. Just needed one of them to hit you. just needed one of them to hit you. Otherwise, we end up taking 12 extra damage. Or if we wanted to, we could have taken 11 by, or 13, sorry, by not killing the one enemy and playing a block instead. I'm going to take a ball lightning. I think we need the raw damage, even though I do love leap. Okay, so we're back. Just getting the heal there. It brings us back. Golden Idol, very helpful. You know what? I will go for the double upgrade. And I know you're going to be like, NL, what are you doing? NL, what are you doing? But I think we, you know, smoke them if you got them. We got the HP necessary to start letting that go. So let's let it go. We got some good defense. We got some improved offense. I don't really want to hit 2 shops on the way up. I think I'd rather fight an elite now, and then we'll try to make it work. So definitely dual cast, okay? Because it hit you, we'll attack you, and we take a little damage. I don't feel too bad, actually, or too badly about the way this is going. We're definitely going to take some damage. That's pretty much non-negotiable. I'm gonna hit you again, and I'm lucky that we got you with that. Really want to ice you ASAP here. This'll do it, thankfully. We'll get another zap out there. Okay, I think you're probably the next most likely to die just because your HP is a little lower to begin with. What we want now is 1 block per turn. I mean, realistically, if we could beat that, that'd be even better, but I can live with 1 block per turn for now. That's no blocks, and we super whiffed. And you've been hit by, like, the last 10 in a row. Oh my god. It's literally like constant low rolls. You're all dead, thankfully, but that was a problem. Regal Pillow, it's helpful. I'll admit it's helpful. None of these are that useful, honestly, but I'm going to take a recursion just because, basically, and I guess I'm going to start with a zap in my hand. Let's try again on our next elite here. Well, we got to get through this fight first, obviously. Where's this deck going right now? You might be concerned. And I think there's a good reason to be concerned. Just looking to see if maybe, like when this gets upgraded, I don't know, I still don't think we can make a scrape work. I'm happy with the extra block. What's nice about this run right now, the way I see it, is that we have extra block. And we just have good cards. Like, I'm actually pretty content. Yeah, I think we'll pop. I'm just pretty content with where this deck stands right now from like an offense and defense standpoint. It needs way, way more to get to the point where it's gonna start, you know, making me confident that we can take it through the 2nd floor. But for now, you know, for beating the boss on this floor, for beating the remaining elites, I don't think we're in too bad of a position right now. So I would love to get a dual cast, please. And we did get it. We probably would have killed him anyway, but Smiling Mask. Not what I'm looking for, but Electrodynamics, what I'm looking for. That is extremely great. Will we fight our other elites? Probably not at this point. If I could guarantee that it would be the obelisks, I would love to, but I don't think it's prudent for us in our current situation. I don't think that's what we want. Give me a hologram. Skip the elite fights. Who's our boss? Guardian. Anger the mushrooms. You know why? We're gonna get a relic for this, and these guys have gotta get bodied by electrodynamics, which is why I'm gonna avoid playing that dual cast. If we could electro and then dual cast, we'd be very happy. Now I could ice you. Then you'll do 9 damage. We take 1, but we're gonna take a lot more next turn, potentially. Okay, so we really... Oh, you're probably both dead. This was a great decision. We took 1 damage. We got Odd Mushroom, which is not that good, but could save us against some enemies. I'm gonna take a go for the eyes as well. The question is, do we have to rest? I'm gonna say no, and it frightens me a great deal to not rest here. But I'm hoping we got enough orb potential to just be like, you know, get out in front of this, basically. So where are you gonna be at? 6, you're gonna be 12, we need to do 21, I think. 21 damage, okay. We can do 18 here, you're gonna take another 3, and we're safe. That's a good start. I think we actually lost 1 extra HP by doing that, but... Okay, leap, that's more along the lines of what we're looking for. We could Steam Barrier twice. I don't think that's really necessary. Like, why make it worse without having to? I don't know why I thought so much about that decision when, like, clearly that was the outcome. So this will do another 16 damage to you. 6, 10. We're not going to roll you over, so I think we should do it like this then. We're going to take 15 damage here. It's going to be tight, for sure, to see whether or not we're going to survive. It's going to come down to draw, I think. We have the potential to either do very well or extremely poorly, based on how this goes. Yeah, this is fine. We could have played the defend instead and brought back something else, I guess. 16 damage. Come on, man. I think we gotta output some raw damage, so let's hit him with this. 16 damage. We're gonna be at 8. This is, I was just gonna say, a great turn to get weakness, thank God. And we take 0. We get 1 free turn, on which we want to output as much damage as possible, and we'll definitely not be able to do that. We got to do 30 damage to you on this turn. We got exactly the right draw for making that happen. And you're actually dead. Okay. We've lived. Where to, boys? Certainly you don't need a second Electro. I think you go straight into Seek on this one. It's a pretty easy choice. I'm gonna get risky here. Do any of these cards need upgrading? It will be nice. But I think I'm gonna take Black Star, and I'm gonna go for some elites. I really don't want to fight the book, but all the other elites are kind of AoE, and Electrodynamics gives us a huge advantage there. So this is very dangerous. I'm not saying we're gonna fight a lot of elites. I see a double path here that would be nice. But just to be able to fight, you know, some elites is a real positive, I think. Okay, so we're taking 6 damage, not that bad. What do we want? Static Discharge, or Static Lightning, whatever the heck it's called. You're dead. Plus, either a buffer or a self-repair, or maybe both. I really, at this point, I don't see the need to add these. We already have as much AoE as we could need. Find some potions. Let's do it like that. Having the potion for cowardice is very important. This is where you want Electro, like ASAP. So, just pop that bad boy out there. Zap him. Do we need 2 defends? I have to think. Because if I smack you, you're going to take 5 damage. Then you're going to take 8. That's 13. Then you're going to get hit for 9 at the end of the turn. So I actually don't think you need to get hit. And you guys are both dead as well. Fantastic news. Okay. This is better than you would expect this to go early. I will take a boot sequence. I honestly think we want to transform 2 cards. And I'll go for the Raw Strike and the Raw Defend. That's fine. We get Multicast and a Hologram worth upgrading. I will fight. Absolutely. This is what I was thinking. You know, this is not the elite that I want to fight, by the way. But, well, I guess we'll focus you first. It's not the elite I want to fight, but it is an elite that we should do pretty well against as a result of the... Or maybe, are you even an elite? I guess we'll see if it even counts now that I think about it. So you're already dead. 22 damage coming out. If I hit you for 10, you'll also get hit for 8 and 9. That's 27. I think we're going to take 12 damage, but we're going to be out ahead here. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, this definitely does not count as an elite, but... Yeah. Still, red mask, that's fine. And I do think an auto shield is appropriate as well. So we know we're going to fight an elite up here. So let's rest first. Yes, it's a little overkill. I would have loved to have upgraded, but it's not the way she worked out there. If things get real tough, we could always bounce out of this one with Smoke Bomb. But I'm saving the Smoke Bomb as of right now for like one of 2 things. One of them is we get the book and things look like they're going badly. The other one is we get the first step of cowardice, in which case we could maybe kill both of them and get 2 relics. 2 rare relics, I think, on top of it. It's probably a very weak... It wasn't a very weak Seek. It was an extremely weak Seek. Like, I'm basically a dumb fool. We're going to take 15 damage we didn't have to take. We didn't have to take all of it, at least. Multicast here is 24 damage each, plus 6. Yeah, that'll get you. Should have taken that last turn. For certain. Oh, well. We got Gambler's Brew. I don't see that doing it for us. Maybe a little overly conservative, but I wanted the rest. I don't see the boot doing it for us. Okay, by the way, not the book. Feeling pretty solid. Also feeling like we really want to draw Electro early. So, to be able to get that means a lot to me. You're already dead. Okay. Now, we don't do that well against single target enemies. That's going to be an issue. 24 damage to all enemies is probably wise, but could we get away with 16? Because what I'm thinking is like, well, I mean, dual cast is 16 damage to all enemies. So you probably start there. Then you're doing 33 damage. It's kind of a lot. Go for the eyes will probably save us like 9. Yeah. You're still dead. Obviously, we're playing this. You're still dead. Do 8 damage. Doesn't need to be done. Now take a couple of turns to do stuff that's not going to help you out at all. 16 extra damage. 8 extra damage. I kind of... I mean, with just one orb, I think we just leave him like this and hope to snag him here. And I think we're going to get him. Yeah, it's not too bad. We get Letter Opener, which I think is going to be fine. And then the Courier. I don't expect the Courier to be that good, unfortunately. It's an obvious electrodynamic situation. Let me think about this. You're definitely playing Zap. 19 damage coming out on this turn. Personally, It's kind of my outcome right there. We take no damage. And for a run that has not given us any of our usual enablers, you know, we have like no focus, for example, I'm feeling pretty okay about where we're at. Our frailty is a real bummer. You are going to do 13 damage, I think. So I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out like how the heck we even get out of this. And I think, unfortunately, I've just come to accept 11 damage. That's not so bad. Come to accept that you pretty much just take whatever the damage he's going to give you is, and that's that. You're hoping to draw maybe some leaps in the future. It's gonna hurt, but I mean, this is why we have Regal Pillow. I honestly think we've made a lot out of a little on this run so far. Like, I don't think this has been a spectacular run. We could have done better on the selections there. I don't think we've had spectacular choices. Electrodynamics accepted, because that's like it's an unbelievably great card. So I'm hoping, you know, we get a better chance maybe to take an energy relic coming up, and maybe that gets us where we need to go. You are also not the book. You're actually an easier fight than our last one, which is awesome. I think we'll always go like rainbow here. We'll just get the orbs out as quickly as possible. Frost orb at the front. Okay, Melter is not going to do anything. There you go. It's not going to do enough, I should say. 27 block. There is 24 damage coming in. I'm a happy man. Electro. No Electro. I still think Recursion to kill you helps us out. 16 damage. Obviously, we want you to die. It's nothing personnel, kid. It's just the fact that you put wounds in our deck every turn is a real bummer. Electro... Seek. Okay, Seek is Electro, basically, at this point. Double cast will kill you. We will take some damage, but... Or we could evoke it twice, or once, which will not kill you. That would be substantially worse. Okay. So we're hoping for 2 meaningful elites. Or 2 meaningful relics, I should say. May I also suggest that my perhaps a little bit half-baked idea has now... Nunchuck, I don't know, but Tori I'm happy with. And I think I'm going to try a white noise, actually. It's kind of done what I wanted it to do, to be honest. And you, I think, are going to die kind of the natural way. We could always bounce out of this fight if it gets a little too hot too early. And I hate that you're both attacking right off the bat, but... I'm just... Okay, we gotta hit you with 2. Hologram. You know what? I think I'm gonna... A hologram, a boot sequence. And then we only... Oh, we still have to hit you with 2. We did, thankfully. We take no damage. We don't have to do too much to get out in front of this guy. 10 damage coming in. This is fine. Don't use the potions yet. You might need him on the next floor, and, you know, it's actually not that much damage thanks to Tori. That's right. Alright. Oh, a Core Surge. Absolutely. Anytime we can add a rare to this deck, I'm a happy man. So I don't know if we should have... If we're lucky to have made it this far. I certainly feel pretty lucky to have made it this far. We really want White Noise to be, like, better than it has any right to be. It's probably the best way to describe it. So with Seek, we should take something that costs 0. So that really leaves us with merely Steam Barrier. But that worked out. We're going to take some damage, but not that much. We want White Noise to be Bias Cognition and also have Core Search. Is that so much to ask? So let's Auto Shields, Hologram, bring back Boot Sequence. There's a little bit of extra damage done. You're now dead. 28 damage coming in, which means we'll take 1 damage. It's not that bad. Well, we're going to draw Core Surge and White Noise on the same turn. So there's some interesting things going on there. Ball Lightning is definitely like our best damage dealt. I don't even care to evoke this orb once. We gotta put up just a little bit more protection to get through this guy. That's the issue right now. Okay, so White Noise is Storm. Literally useless. Core Surge is just nice on the value of the fact that it's already good by default. Oh, yeah, play Melter first. I'll call myself a dummy on that one. So I was hoping we wouldn't get multicast, because with multicast, I have to do some mathematics. 24 damage to all enemies, but we can't play anything else except that. 16. You're doing 48 damage. I still think this is our best option. We could have gotten closer to Letter Opener by playing one more defend. Oh, thank God, Tori saved us a little bit of HP. That, as you know, it sounds ridiculous, but it could matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're dead no matter what, which means we'll fit in another one here, but I mean, there's no way we're putting up 48 block, which is actually 36. Yeah, it can't be done. So we gotta kill you, and a dual cast is enough to do that, so let's start there. Now we gotta put up 20 block, which is still impossible. Or we have to kill you. Or we can throw our smoke bomb. Just, you know, you can see it for yourself. Wait, I think we were, again, the fact that we keep making it to the second boss on these, like, 50-50 runs, it's good. It's a good sign of where we're at here. We never, at least early, got the enablers that I wanted us to get there. But let's see here. Give me random common relic. Start with focus. By the way, you might be hearing some questionable sounds from the other room. Kate is playing Kingdom Hearts 3, a game that she has waited 14 years for, so I choose not to judge her. Okay. You hit the wrong enemy. Wrong slime died. Give me a zap and a dual cast. Think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown brings me back. I'm actually like really happy with where we're at here. Just to getting one extra focus by default. I'm in love with this run. Let's try to make the focus work. And Ball Lightning is our first choice 10 out of 10 times in that decision. Just don't give me a curse and don't hurt me. Those are the only two that I care about. That appears to be removing a card. I am A-okay removing a strike. I think our deck will still have the offense it needs to get there. Really, when you remove a strike and then draw just garbage defense on your next turn, it really cements the fact that you look like a fool for having removed that strike to begin with. So, you know, I accept that. Still only took 1 damage on this fight. Give me a cold snap. We can, I don't think we should start by building Frost Focus, but because we have Focus, we can build some Frost. And we're able to get to 8 block because of that Focus as well, which is amazing. So, you are dead. I don't think we need to rest prior to an elite fight. And I will take the hologram. I've learned my lesson. Darkstone. Very interesting. I guess all things being equal, I would rather upgrade a card before we fight an elite. And I'm going to start with hologram. Being able to grab Ball Lightning is probably worth something here. Let's get some passive block, though. It's a good fight for passive block, I think. So we got 6 block by default. Just needed one of those to hit you, so we can get a little ahead. But, you know, it's alright. We're taking 12 damage. Sorry, we're taking 9 damage. My mistake. Forgot about the plated armor. It's not like I'm, like, mad. Like, I would not describe myself, oh, let's go, as being mad. I just think it's funny is all. That, no, I'm being facetious. Fully and completely here. Really would like you to die. So let's do it like this. We only need to hit you for 8 next turn to kill you. Alright, that's not doable. I should have known. That was very ungrateful of me to ask for such an incredible gift. Hello, Ruka. I don't know why you think now would be a good time for you to get on the desk, but that's okay. I will take a Dark Orb. I think I've learned my lesson regarding Dark Orbs. And that's that having one of those is real nice, to be honest. It's not something you necessarily, you know, want right out the gate. But for taking on a boss, yeah, it's worth something. And we can finesse the slime to make it work, probably. I don't want to say definitely, but in all likelihood, yes. Alright, give me dual cast, please. I'm trying to see. Let's run the numbers, right? So there's 8 on the field. We need to do 14. Zap, strike, strike easily gets us there. So that's good. Focus potion, streamline, reprogram, rip and tear. I'm going to take 1 streamline. I'm very, you know, I'm overly concerned. And we're going for full on. Like, upgrades are fine, but, you know, loot could change the game for us in a huge way. So, yikes, this is a terrible first turn. Just awful. I'm conscious of the fact we want raw damage for the boss fight. Yikes. 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 I really, at this point, I just don't want this guy to steal my gold. You have a bad dream or something, buddy? Why you so clingy right now? Not that I'm complaining, but, you know, I thought you were having a nice little snooze. He can be killed. He cannot be killed. Bad use of the potion. I don't know why I thought this would evoke an orb. Losing to that guy on the first floor, that burns me up. That really grinds my gears, man. I will still take a steam barrier. This deck's a little bit of a mishmash right now. It's got some weird stuff. You know he's waking up, is the thing. Nothing else is necessary. Ruka, you can't be on the desk like that, my man. This fight is gonna suck extremely badly. We almost have a little plated armor in the form of Frost here, so let's try something like that. Streamline, sure, Streamline's likely to come around. I think faster than a Dark Orb would get the kill. Streamline will probably be appropriate, so immediately that paid dividends, and I feel like a genius. Yes, we'll take defrag. No combat, please. We'll still rest. Yeah, we'll still rest. Hold on, Ruka. You gotta go down, buddy, and I gotta turn on the air conditioner. 1 sec. It's too hot. My son. It's too hot. My boy. Ruka. Okay. No, that's my chair. That's my chair. Is the thing? Okay, here we are. Made it back. What's a boy to do? Invested way too much in resting, but I believe in this run. Get up. Here we go. I think this guy's not going to be a problem, actually, because of the Dark Orb and because of Streamline very quickly, costing very little. I'm a happy man. I mean, to be honest, I think we wake him on this turn. He's already going to wake. And, to be honest, I don't even know if he hit. I guess we'll hit him with the fire potion because we've got it right now, so why not? But, we're just hoping to reshuffle and get, I was just going to say, get Streamline. And all of a sudden, like, you know, the rest of this, I don't want to say it's inconsequential, but it's in a good spot. Sorry, I might sound a little far away from the microphone. My son is on my lap. You guys are all dead. That was a great fight. We need Echo Form right now. And we need energy. And then we can start to talk about this run. No longer being able to rest at rest sites is not doable, so I will take Eternal Feather. I hate it, but it also makes it easier for us to dig, so... Echo Form's great. Without energy, it's going to be real tough to use it. But, you know, you gotta play the run you're given. I think this path seems appropriate. Yes, and we'll hold dual cast for now. My boy, you can't be up on the desk. I know it's loud. That's because I'm talking. I'm doing my job. So you're doing 18 damage. That's a lot. We did not need to go that far. Should have crunched the numbers. This is really a pivotal floor for us. Cannot play Echo Form. Basically, it's big yikes moments right here. Echo Form is just, it's not functional. We're taking 17 damage. Good lord. I mean, you're dead if you get hit once. This cat, oh my god. Go. Go, my son. There we go. Okay, so you are also dead. That could have gone way, way, way better. And I'm not even going to follow that up by saying it could have gone worse, because I don't know if I believe that. I really buy into the idea of Static Discharge being great for us. And this is just, like, turn one, just block. You know, I do want to kill these guys. I definitely don't want to lose any more gold. Yikes. But I feel like this one's kind of slipping away a little bit. Okay, what would I do if I were in this situation? I probably would not play that, but and I guess in hindsight it's not that big of a deal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, you get hit for a little bit more, we're in a good spot. We're almost dead. That guy is really dead, though. More cold snaps. We have enough focus now with our defrags to make it. We need to live, though, and that's looking increasingly impossible. So each one of these is 5 block. So that's fine. I don't mind using that. Get these rolled over. 24. We're dead. Wow, that happened fast. Alright, we'll be back with the Ironclad and hopefully a little bit more of a stronger run. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I feel a bit like we threw that one away a little bit, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We're gonna get there, dude. We're learning, reconfiguring new technology on a daily basis. Watching the VODs, reading the books. Samuel Tarley. Game of Thrones.